Hi, welcome to Range of Country. I'm Lawrence.
And I'm Peter.
And we are here to answer the question of, I'm buying my second gun. What connections do I need? Is there a way that I can make my life easier, or have I got to unscrew my connector each time and screw it on? So we're here to answer that. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
So the short answer is yes. We do a quick coupler kit where you can attach one end to your hose, one end to each of your connectors for each of the rifles that you're about to buy, and you can quickly change one between the other.
Certainly can. Now, we have a cylinder here for a demonstration, don't we? Which already has a... Would you like to lift it up? You're young and fit and... While he does that, let's get this out. So this is the best fittings kit. Extended quick coupler. Now, we've chosen the extended quick coupler just to show you basically the extended quick coupler. Now, some rifles, Daystate in particular, Brocock, some FX, you need the extended coupler because they recess the filler inside the stock a little bit.
Yeah, we haven't got one to show you, but we might be able to pull up a still of something that has quite a deep stock, like a Red Wolf.
Makes it a little bit awkward.
An Impact, yeah.
When somebody's fitted one on, and they've brought them in the shop and say, I can't get it off, you know, the short standard one.
I've done that before, but I've only done that once.
Yeah.
And only ever
I've had customers bring them in and say, I've got it stuck. So you get the long nose pliers out and you very carefully, without marking the stock, and then you sell them one of these. So this is extended coupler. It's a little bit longer. Now, true Blue Peter fashion, here we have one that we've already done.
Yeah.
This is connected to our studio cylinder. And what you do is the kit comes with 2 male couplers, an extended female coupler, 2 bonded seals, and a blanking plug, complete with a bit of red string. So, you've got a choice here. If your rifle comes with a standard fill probe with an 8th BSP thread, what you do, you take your bonded seal, you screw that onto your, or push it down the thread of your fill probe, and you screw your fill probe into that coupler. And that stays on there. We should have had a fill probe, shouldn't we?
What we can do is show it on the thread of the female end of the QC kit. So we've got, this is the female quick coupler from the kit. So what we can do is, I'll show it on the top camera, push that bonded washer on all the way down, and then screw the male quick coupler all the way down. Now this, if you've got strong fingers, you don't need spanners for.
What you do, always do spanners. Yeah.
Almost always get away without it.
No. Always use spanners.
You may continue.
Thank you. Am I going to be able to get this undone?
In terms of spanners, do you know which ones they are?
They vary. 13, 14.
It's a 14 for the female end. It's 14 for the thread on there.
Sometimes.
Always 14mm spanner. You can't get away with an adjustable on this. You need a 14mm spanner.
You do, yeah.
But you can get away with an adjustable on the other side.
Yeah. Now, these are the best fitting ones, and Lawrence is correct in the size of the spanners. Other manufacturers are available, and they do vary. So just sometimes these are a 13mm, which does make it a little bit awkward.
I think they're often 13. Yeah.
They are, yeah. So what happens is you've got this on the end of your whip. This is your whip. This is a
whip hose.
Yeah, commonly called. Now, so you've got your fill probe firmly attached to there with spanners. Now what you do, you clip that in there. Like
I missed that. I blinked.
Okay, so let's do that again. Just like a PCL coupler on an industrial airline. If anybody's familiar with PCL couplers, just like that.
So you
quick as that.
Silver section on the female, pull that back, push the male end in, and release the female.
Yeah, pull the collar back, job done. Now, they come with two, so if you've got two rifles, you're sorted. If you've got more than two rifles, these are sold separately.
Yep.
So you can buy more males. So in our shop and on our range, we have a plethora of fill probes, don't we?
Yeah, that's a big word, but yeah.
Yeah, and you can have as many as you want, and just need one female coupler on your hose, on your whip. Doesn't have to be a cylinder; it can be a pump. Quite often, the pumps do come with a quick coupler on.
Yeah.
So you may just need, if you're lucky, you may just need the male coupler. Job done. Now the piece de resistance is this little beauty with the red hose. Now this is a blanking plug, and you can use it for two reasons. First off, you can keep the dust out.
Seems very simple and obvious.
Yeah, that will keep the dust out of your quick coupler, your airline hose, everything, or flies or midges, anything that might get up there. Secondly, this becomes...
I assume we want to turn that so we can see.
Yeah.
So on the top camera, we can see the gauge here. So with the blanking, if the blanking plug wasn't in, if I open the top valve here, air would come out and straight out the pipe and fill the studio.
Yeah.
Instead, he's put that on. The collar has pushed all the way back up on the female quick coupler. So if I make sure my bleed off valve's done up, if I open my valve, I can see how much pressure is in the cylinder.
And that is reading 240, 235.
But 230, yeah. Something like that.
Now we do get the questions, and we see these on the forums on the internet quite regular. My gun's only filling to 150 bar. What's wrong with it? And generally, you haven't got enough air in your cylinder. That's. I don't think there's been a case where that hasn't been the answer. So if you fill into 200 bar, if it doesn't get to 200 bar, it's not your gun, it's nothing else, but you need your cylinder refilling.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Seems pretty obvious when you sort of spell it out.
Yeah. Now, once you have checked the pressure with your blanking plug, make sure to bleed it as we did before trying to release that, because that would be an awful little bullet flying through the air if you did try to release it. So that's just one thing that makes life easier when you're filling. On a pump or on a cylinder, you can have multiple guns, multiple connectors onto one cylinder.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
That is the best fittings quick coupler.
It is.
This is the extendable.
Extra bonded seals are available. Extra male adapters are available. Extra blanking plugs are available. And extra female couplers are available. The sum of all those parts, though, is quite a lot more than the extended coupler kit.
Yes. If you want basically two of any of the kit, you're better off buying the full kit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's there to make life easy. It works. We use them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Brilliant. Nice and easy. Make our lives easier.
Absolutely.
That's a nice little short review.
Definitely.
All sorted. Perfect.
And I hope that saves people a lot of time in the future.
Yeah, and hopefully saves us some questions as well.
Yeah. Now with this string as well, what you can do, you can loop it round and hook it onto your whip, and that will not. You have to move it down. There you go. So you can have it captive to your hose to save you losing it if you wanted to. Personally, I wouldn't, because chances are that's going to swing down, hit your rifle, and you're not going to be very happy. A little ding in your walnut stock. So just keep it somewhere handy.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Lovely. All sorted.
Yeah, and thank you very much for watching.
And we'll see you in the next video. Thank
Certainly
you.
will. Thank you.